kailangan. So, if push comes to shove, pagdating dito sa mga assassin bands at talaga nagkaagawan, you would know that BREN has another line of jungle pool heroes na pwede nilang itap.
Nako, mukhang BREN Esports are setting up for the gears na kailangan nila. Pero ngayon, pasok tayo sa unang phase ng drafting. Wala nang patagalan pa to. TNC versus BREN Esports. First bans ng TNC, Nathan and Johed, Bakito and Ling DDZ.
Makikita mo dito yung respect sa side ng BREN Esports. Sinatanggal nila yung hero ni Trim Arteezy, isa sa mga flavor ng TNC Pro Team. And also the Ling na talagang devastating kapag nahawakan ito ni Chu. Sa side naman ng TNC, again, nakikita natin na recently, since nung naban yung mga heroes, yung mga revamped heroes, lumalabas na yung mga, tulad na sinabi ni Batters kanina, yung mga heroes, mga jungle heroes na unorthodox, na merong Baxia, merong Nathan. So TNC also giving respect to Arteezy kasi ang ganda rin kasi ng performance ni Arteezy before gamit yung kanyang Nathan. And also occupying or protecting their own jungle with the Johed plus the Eve.
Talaga merong pick-off. At syempre, yung naging specialty talaga yung mga zoning out mages heroes such as si Eve, and BREN Esports is taking time para makuha ang pangatlong ban. But Farsan, ako, for the opening, TNC will get the first pick. Kagabi nakita ni performance nila Batters. Anong pwede nilang i-prio pick dito ngayon?
They can go for katulad ng mga heroes. Selena is actually a P-God special.
Oh.
Na parang specialist si P-God kapag dating sa mga ganitong heroes. And as you can see, or you guys are seeing the pattern naman, na Selena has been ignored for the longest time. And TNC is one of the teams na talagang consistently pinipick up ng hero to.
Yes, and isa pa sa mga excuse me, advantage ng isang Selena is merong agad kayong vision sa mga brushes. So di nyo kailangan mag-face check, especially up against a really aggressive team such as BREN Esports na talaga naghahanap sila ng mga pick-offs through or by using the brush mechanic. So magandang magandang preparation na rin to para sa side ng TNC, and playing as a TNC or an aggressive team such as TNC, you really need to get that disabled. Na pag tumama yung Abyssal Arrow, that's go time. That's the green light for TNC to attack and go for pick-off.
Green light and go time. Nako, speaking of surprise sa bushes, meron ditong Matilda and Akufra, pero si BREN inagawan ang TNC with the Hisanshin Batters.
But meron na rin kasing Hayabusa dito si TNC. So I'm not seeing it in a way for TNC na magiging gold laner nila to. Given that Kosei has a lot of heroes pa sa pool, hindi din binigyan ng priority ni TNC dito yung fact na, uy, teka lang, ang dami pang heroes si Kosei, pwede pa tayo kumuha. Pero ang ginawa nila is i-save nila yung pick ni Kosei hanggang doon sa last 2 picks nila. And that's going to make all the difference para sa kanya. Kasi hindi rin maka-counter basta-basta ng BREN Esports yung pipiliin ni Kosei dito para talagang manalo si Ripo sa late.
Mukhang ang TNC ngayon is saving the best for last. And for TNC's 4th ban, Xborg, and BREN Esports for Alice, DDZ.
Yep, kasi kulang na, ito na yung part ng drafting na kailangan nila na magkaroon ng concrete or stable foundation sa mga teams nila. Kumbaga, what I'm trying to say is kung sino yung magi-scale from the mid game to the late game, which is the best examples are the Alice and also the Xborg. At hindi mapapansin natin, kailangan pa ng BREN Esports yung AOE factor eh. Kumbaga, hindi enough yung Mountain Shocker, hindi rin enough yung Tyrant's Reach Revenge combo ni Lusty dito. But preparation ang ginagawa ng TNC. They have removed the Xborg and the Esmeralda as well. So, mahihirapan ngayon ng BREN Esports. Anong hero, anong mage hero, or anong gold laner yung pwede nating mag-deal ng massive amount of damage pag pumasok tayo sa mid-game, especially up against the Barats ng TNC.
Nako, eto na nag-respond. Sabi mo nga TDZ, a good DPS. This is a lapu-lapu. Hindi man siya ganun ka-item depend on the early game, pero ito ang sagot ni BREN. Nakitinanggal yung Esme, meron tayong burst dito.
And ang pinakapinatataho nga dito is BREN Esports went up for the Kufra nang may Barats na agad dito yung TNC. Ngayon, directly, hindi naman talaga nagiging counter yan for a Barats. Pero kasi yung mere fact na tumalon ka sa harapan ng isang Barats, pwede ka kasing gamitan agad ng dito as welcome eh. And as you can see, TNC, they will lock in etong Thams, pati isang mage hero para dito kay Kosei. And this might be Kose's Harith
Whoa!
and another hero sa kanyang arsenal.
Going back to the roots of TNC kung saan napapalakas nilang lineup and chemistry. Nakita na nag-high five ng TNC doon. Mukhang ready na sila. Lock and loaded for the last 2 picks. Ngayon, kakailangan ni BREN ng isa pang pwedeng maka-counter for either for Harith. Pero for Tams, this was a good pick for TNC. And ngayon, TDC, they're taking time for this. At feeling ko, magiging espesyal to.
Tingin ko kailangan pa nila ng Kagura dito eh. Kailangan nila ng isa pang hero na magpo-provide ng debuff, especially with the Necklace of Durans. They're up against a really tanky heroes, pero Kaja is enough, especially kapag si Riboy naglalaro nito. Ring of Order plus the Rat Sanction, pwede agad mag-reach yung debuff sa may pinakalikod kapag meron na siyang Necklace of Durans. At kapag yung mga heroes, mga mobile heroes such as Hayabusa, kapag tinamaan ka ng Divine Judgment, automatic yun, merong agad follow-up ang BREN Esports. Ang dami nilang follow-up kung tutusin. Rage Revenge combo, Circling Eagle dito ni Matilda, so they need to be wary of their positioning.
Positioning.
Ako, ang titignan ko din dito, yung Harith could be a deny pick para kay Ribo. Kasi as we all know, Ribo is one of the consistent Harith players na meron tayo. If given the chance, kukunin siya ng BREN. Pero this time around, didinayin yun ng TNC, kukunin nila Kose. Pero ang sagot naman nila is yung Kaja, katulad na sinabi ni TDC. Madaming madaming nasasagutan kasi talaga dito. Yung isang Kaja, meron kong Hayabusa na pwede mo mahulin Divine Judgment, and at the same time, yung Harith din, pwede mo din siya maipit with Divine Judgment with or without the Purify. Kasi hindi naman na-purify yan pagka nandun ka na sa loob ng mismo skill.
Nako, ang ganda ng composition ngayon. Mukhang tight ang ating matches sa drafting pa lang. Pero ngayon, lalaban at pupunta na tayo sa first game of BREN Esports and TNC. Ito na ang laban. Guys, pag-usapan ito, TDC and Butters. Early game pa lang. Sa laning, sino makalamang dito?
Well, sa middle lane, nakikita natin yung aggression ng BREN Esports utilizing the Soul Bloom to its full potential. Again, full stacks ng Soul Bloom. Nakikita natin kahit hindi pa gano'ng kakuna.
Oy! Maagang bininyagan si Lusty ni Martizi. At nakikita natin ng TNC ang early aggression pa lang. At si dito pa lang pinapakita na nila kung paano nila zinozone out ngayon. Pero ngayon si Sanshin, focus pa rin sa objectives, Butters eh.
And hindi mo mapipigilan si Carl TZ. Tutulong si Carl TZ kung kaya labanan yon. Pero the moment na makita niya na, ay, teka lang, medyo nasa disadvantage siya tayo, didiretso agad yan. Kasi tatandaan mo, Carl TZ is one of the players na hindi madalas mag-hesitate tong taong to. If he knows na tama yung play, gagawin niya.
Maganda. Ibig mong sabihin yung dalawang teams na to, meron talagang comfort. Kumaga, may history sila kung paano talaga sila maging aggressive, yung wild play na hinihintay natin. Pero this is interesting. Yung emblem ni Lusty TTZ, no? This, kumaga, iba to eh, for this kind of a hero.
Yeah, Concussive Blast para kay Lusty. Isa siya sa mga really effective na emblem hero, especially for those initiator heroes. Na kapag tumama, yung spell curse mo, yung passive, yung nagiging range attack ni Lusty, automatic magpo-proc agad yung Concussive Blast. And that is really helpful kapag medyo nakukulangan kayo or hindi pa enough yung damage ng output ng inyong team, especially sa early game. Kasi kapag mas makunat ang tank, mas masakit lalo yung damage ng Concussive Blast. So, Lusty, he just need to prioritize or itemize his heroes to go for a really tanky.
Oh, good positioning dito as welcome kay Light. Unang target dito si Lusty para wala makakuha ng Turtle, pero si Chu pa rin on target pa rin sa Turtle na to. Ang ganda ng positioning doon ng TNC. Hindi nakalapit ng BREN Esports, Butters.
And dito nga na pumapasok yung factor na kailangan pumasok ni Kukra doon sa gitna na madaming tao for the side of BREN. TNC, pinili nila una to bago pinili nila pangalawa to, at nung lumabas yung Kufra, they knew that they had to go for this Barats. Ang daming natatanggal nito para kay Lusty. Lusty right now, nakuha niya yung comfort hero niya but is at a disadvantage dahil doon sa piniling Barats ng side ng TNC.
Kumbaga may pasok, merong kain kagad with the Detonas welcome. Pero nakita sa laning pa lang, medyo aggressive na talaga ngayon mismo. Si Martizi, take it down, flap TZ right in the turret, TDZ. Lumalamang na ngayon sa gold ang TNC.
Magandang start ng TNC ngayon. Nakikita natin yung behavior na every time na nagkakaroon ng ultimate or ng opportunity ang TNC na makakuha ng pick-off, they will take it. Ganun sila confident dito sa pagpasok ng game, especially up against BREN Esports, which is the right plan. Kasi as long as you're shutting down Flap TZ, nawawala ka agad yung aggression na binabato ng BREN Esports. Kasi most of the time, si Flap TZ talaga nag-i-initiate at siya rin yung kumakat ng wave. Nakita natin yan sa interview kanina kay Lusty na talagang binantaan ng BREN Esports na prepare nyo yung gold lane ninyo. Lagi namin kukontrol si Flap TZ, and Flap TZ is really comfortable to cut the lanes out, especially up against TNC. Pero ang TNC naman ngayon, alam nila, prepared sila na, okay, sige, gusto nyo i-cut yung lanes gamit si Flap TZ, we will turn the tide. Kami ngayon ang magdadala ng laban kay Flap TZ.
Angas and confidence kay BREN Esports, talagang control ni TNC. Mas mabilis ngayon nakapag-farm si Carl TZ ngayon on a level 6 kahit na medyo wala pa siyang kills. Focus sa objectives ngayon ang BREN Esports. Defensive play muna ngayon, Butters.
And yeah, ito na kailangan yung gawin. Antayin nyo makuha ni Carl TZ yung kanyang items. Kakasabi ko lang, War Axe ang unang niyang kinuha. And this is the time for them to fight. Tingin ng BREN Esports ngayon that they can go toe-to-toe with TNC at this very moment.
Ribo naghahanap ng isang ring of order para makuha ng isa. Pero focus pa rin dito mismo si 3 Martizi. Light! Hinarangan doon ang pagkuha ng turtle. Pero that is 3 Martizi going down. And BREN Esports takes 1 and the turtle as well.
Very minimal ang loss in terms of heroes doon ng side ng TNC. But BREN Esports, clearly that's a win for them kasi nakuha pa nila yung turtle. Tingnan mo yung gold lead na meron ngayon ang TNC. It's what, 2K?
2K.
Nasa 2K. And slowly but surely yung gap na yan ay lumiliit dahil doon sa pag-take nila ng objectives dito sa mapa.
Objective driven talaga ang TNC. First 5 minutes is in pero meron ng laban niya sa taas. Ribo and Few inikutan ng certain kill ko. Say Few targeting Matilda down. Meron pa isa dito kukuha si Light. Magiging defensive ang kanilang paggamit doon, but that is the Mountain Shocker para ma-zone out lang ang TNC. First 5 minutes and I believe TNC ang naka-utilize ng outer energy shields dito, TTZ.
Yep, at ubos kagad ang outer energy shields just in time na mag-hit tayo ng 5-minute mark. I just want to give kudos kay Kosei sa ginawa niya sa top lane. Ginamit niya yung Zaman Force hindi para umatake. Ginamit niya yung defensively. Hinarangan niya yung path ng BREN Esports para makaalis dun sa may tier 1 turret range aggro. At yun yung ginamit niya para ma-punish dito yung circling eagle ni Few. Kasi alam niya na gagamitin yun at the very moment at hindi naman kasi invisible frame yun eh. Umiikot lang siya.
Oh, quad shadow kill. Chu ang layo ng inabot. Right in the defenses TNC. Habang pinabisi doon sa taas ang BREN Esports, busy ngayon si Chu with his standing. Talagang ni-utilize talaga ng high and dry na nag-iisa doon ang isang member ng BREN Esports, si Carl TZ.
Kung nakikita mo yung ikot ngayon ng BREN Esports, the moment na ma-take down si Carl or nung moment na tinitake down si Carl, pumunta agad yung dalawang members nila sa mid. Alam nila na kailangan nilang i-protect etong mid lane turret nila para maiwasan yung mga ganong instances kanina.
Chu target si Few under the turret pero ngayon si Pigad on the low, hahabol pa ba? Defensive positioning in for TNC. Nakaramdam dito ng sakit ang pagbanda doon ng mga lakas for BREN Esports, but now setting up for this turtle. Merong dalawa ngayon ang pepwesto for this buff pero ngayon Few will be coming in pero ang Ribo sisimulan na rin dito ang positioning. Kosei target dito si Few. First nakakaramdam dito Persilite, hinaharang pagkuha ng kanyang turtle pero now secured pa rin ni Chu. Ang laban pumutok na pero ngayon si Few at si Lusty babalik. 3 Martizi on target pa rin. Flap TZ na iwan sa tatlo ng TNC pero kaya pa rin i-sustain pero hindi yata makakaalis dito. One double kill ulit for P-God and the bait and the damage. TNC nakakuha ulit ng third.
Slowly but surely, TNC, they are getting yung groove nila sa game na to. Even if nakawala sila ng isang turtle, hindi sila nagpa-face doon. They still went for the factor that Kosei is now up and running. Ready na si Kosei lumaban. Nakita natin kanina nung second turtle na Calamity Reaper na siya. This time around, he has another item up his sleeve. At dito na magsisimula ang mga rotations na gagawin ng side ng TNC.
Speaking of Kosei, talaga naka-mystery shop to TDZ. No, kailangan hindi siya motion nag-engage at team fights but rather he is focusing din sa pressure din. Kumbaga items and objective driven pa rin ng TNC kahit ano mangyari. And BREN, yung response sila at all times talagang on point din eh.
That's true. At nakikita natin na nagre-react ang BREN Esports sa aggression ng TNC. But hold up, si
Few target si Light. Detone as well, come right mismo sa pader but Few is going down low. Last year primary target dito ng dalawang member ng TNC. Tatlo naman, Lusty goes down. 3 Martizi. Si Few nakashield na rin. Light mukhang hindi mo na-depend, hindi mo na-atake doon sa turret, pero that is kill to kill. Naghahanap ngayon ng butas ang TNC para ma-pressure down ng BREN Esports, Butters.
And sasagutan nila yung segue dito ng isang lapu-lapu flap ng kanilang push din. 3 Marquise, just on time, just on the nick of time of saving that turret. Kasi alam niyo din naman ngayon na napilitan din kumuha ang isang lapu-lapu ng Brute Force Breastplate. So in terms of damage output, hindi ganun kataas yon. But TNC, naging aware sila dun sa split push eh. And binalaan din kasi sila ni Lasty. So parang narinig nila, ay mag-segue daw si Flap. Nakabantayan natin.
Kasi ginawa nila, minirror nila, akala mo hindi pwedeng kayo lang yung makakapag-setup. Uubusin namin yung mga gilid niyo, yung mga side lanes niyo. Pero look at that.
Circling Eagle kay Few, defensive positioning, pwede nakaabot doon. Chu again with the 2 kills already. Light may kinuha na naman for BREN Esports. Lasty trapped in 4. Grabe, the burst goes say taken down Kufra as well. Ang Chrono Dash plus ang Zaman Force talagang napakamadikit talaga ito pag in-unleash. Talagang setting up the traps dito, TDZ.
Ang lakas kasi ng combo nila eh. Again, after, or kapag nasa loob ka ng Zaman Force, that's 30% if I'm not mistaken slow, which is enough sa mga choke points para ma-punish nila yung overextension or kung sino man yung mahuli dito ni Light using the Detona's welcome. And at the moment, meron ng Feather of Heaven plus Calamity Reaper dito si Kosei at idagdag mo pa yung Holy Crystal. So lahat ng damage niya, including the Chrono Dashes and yung mga Synchro Fusion is pumuputok along with the true damage. So with that true damage, that is enough for them to burst out the HP of Flaptizi and Lusty. So talaga napapunish yung mga front lines ng BREN Esports.
Punish with power, damage sa TNC na talaga masosustain to with this Tams na merong Vengeance plus ano dito, meron pa isang emblem which is the Festival of Blood. Tumadagdag ang kanyang spell vamp per stack, pero now BREN Esports, even though lamang ang TNC Butters, ano kailangan nilang gawin ito para makabawi?
This is going to be hard for them. Kasi kung titignan mo yung composition nila, ang hilig nila pumasok eh. Meron silang Kufra, meron silang Mathilda, and these are heroes that will enable you kapag ka nagiging aggressive ka. But on the defensive side, not so much. Kailangan nila mahuli yung TNC dito ng isang magandang Tyrant's Revenge if ever they want to do it. And it all comes down to the responsibility of Lusty just making the difference in this game.
Nako, Lusty will be the key. Kung ang napanood natin last in the previous season, kung magagawa nila ulit ito na balik na rin, pwede pa itong gawin. Pero TNC, pressured ngayon sa lahat ng lanes eh, showing a good factor sa control ng mapa talaga, TDZ.
Yes, exactly.
And to think na ngayon, 3 Martiz na nakikita ulit ang mga TPs niya once again. Buhay na ulit si 3 Martiz. TPs mismo dito sa BREN Esports.
Yung goal niya yan eh. Kasi ang goal niya 1,000 TPs.
Oh.
So tingin ko mga nasa pang 690 TP. Yan, 691 na yan. 95. Yan, mga ganyan. Pero the point is, nakikita mo yung confidence ng TNC. We're just about to hit the 12-minute mark. Papunta pa lang tayo sa ating late game. Pero ubos lahat ng outer turrets ng BREN Esports. At ito talaga yung game plan ng TNC. Again, nasabi natin a couple of times na TNC, sobrang aggressive nila and this is their perfect form. Preparado sila sa lahat ng bagay. And looking at the items, si 3 Martiz nakakuha na rin kanyang Athena Shield along with the Vengeance Battle Spell. So talagang kaya nilang mag-absorb ng damage along with Light's Detona's welcome for initiation.
Obviously, they would try to go for the Death Rush plays, katulad ng ginawa nila kanina. Pero kasi merong Selena eh.
Yun.
Di nag-work yun kapag may Selena. Kasi ang gagawin niya lang, kung nagdududa siya 50-50, it's either talagang in abyssal trap or papanain niya. Kung may makagip doon, meaning wag na siya tumuloy. May mga tao doon. Kapag naman wala siyang nahagip, he can actually set up yung trap doon para next time, kung meron magbabalak man doon, makikita niya na.
Yeah.
Oh, meron talagang sagot for vision ang TNC. Even BREN, hindi safe sa bushes, pero ngayon mukhang ikaw-contest nilang purple na to. Si Light, makukuha ni Scarl TZ, pero si Few positioning, nasaan ang ating Circling Eagle, pero unahan siya ni Team RTZ. Nalangan doon, Flap TZ with the block ang nangyayari dito. Si Light hindi mo nakalunok ng isa, pero dito ang si 3 Martiz muna magiging target ng BREN Esports.
Wow.
Good trade and counter doon, TDZ.
Look at the damage control ng TNC. Frontliners doing their best to absorb the damage of BREN Esports. At napapansin natin, 3 sa ultimate ng BREN Esports is nagastos na, 2 lang ang available. Sinubukan makahanap ni Rebo ng target para hilahin papaloob. Kaso, naubos na rin ng BREN Esports yung mga cooldowns nila, yung mga ultimates nila. So it's way too risky since they're playing behind. Pero nakita natin TNC, yung discipline nila approaching the fight, kung magdi-disengage ba sila o mag-initiate sila or sila mag-play aggressive. But on that scenario, they're still respecting the fact na yung damage output ng BREN Esports is already strong and it's really potential for a comeback. So ayaw ibigay ng TNC na kahit ang opportunity sa BREN Esports.
Speaking of comeback, si Lasty meron ng dominance ice just to counter possibly the attack speed of Chu. Pero I believe meron talagang comeback potential dito. May hila factor kay Ribo. Merong divine judgment, kaya nararamdaman ko din yung TNC Butters, merong konting hesitation pa sa pag-engage.
There is a bit of hesitation and just because kailangan muna nila malaman talaga kung si Lasty.
Oh, Light Detonas! Welcome! Lasty again! Nahuli dito! Target talaga ng dinosaur si Kufra. At ang gagawin dito ng TNC, pinapa-zone out talaga lagi nila yung BREN. Kuha ng isa para makuha dito yung Lord TDZ.
Yes, nakita natin yan. Well, nakausap ko si Lasty nung sa interview and sinabi niya sa akin na willing niyang ibigay yung sariling buhay niya para sa teammate niya para mag-provide ng information at makakuha ng mga setup sa kanyang team. Pero he understands na si Light talaga yung magiging problema dito sa side ng BREN Esports. They need to take down Light as early as possible or burst him as early as possible. Kaso ang problema, ang first item ni Light is yung Sky Guardian helmet. So, nag-regen siya ng HP, hindi na niya kailangang umuwi. So, one of the best ways for them to burst out Light is mahatak siya with a Divine Judgment along with the Ring of Punishment plus the Rat Sanction. Nakita natin na kumuha na ng Divine Glaive dito si Ribo along with the Twin Blades and the Calamity Reaper and the Holy Crystal. So, masakit pa rin yan. So, kailangan lang nila makakuha ng isang magandang initiation just like Light is doing.
Lord papasok, ayan na yung talon. Flap TZ nakatarget dito kay Light, hinaharangan. Merong lapu-lapu ang BREN Esports. Kaya nilang harangan na merong talon, merong knock-up. Isang kailangan high precision and timing ang kailangan ibigay ni BREN Esports. Pero TNC, gusto talaga i-engage. But Flap TZ, initiation right in the middle of TNC. Kayang-kayang i-sustain at I believe this is their late game plan. At green light, I think, laban sa laban, BREN Esports, isang magandang setup sa base ang hinihintay nila dito. 3 more hesitations, nandito pa rin sa side ng TNC, but they are still standing strong, Butters.
Nakita mo yung ginawa doon ni Light nung pagkatalo ni Lasty, P-hit agad netong dito na welcome. It forced Lasty para gumamit ng kanya flicker.
Speaking of which, target ni Lasty si Light, hindi mo na sila mabubulag ng liwanag right after the damage, the burst, sumasakit Lasty, target dito ni Pigad! Pero ngayon mabubuhay pa ulit, Ribo and Few. Si Chun nakatarget na rin sa last waves, pero ngayon ang BREN Esports, gather muna ng buhay, 3 more TZ. Sustaining the damage, TP sa base. Confidence, but BREN Esports, nakikita ko na, meron pang lakas doon, Butters.
They are definitely delaying etong pag-push ng side ng TNC. Ang question is, are they delaying the inevitable? Hindi na ba talaga maiiwasan yung pag-push dito ng TNC?
Oh, ito nung sinasabi natin, Light takes down Few, Abyssal Arrow, grabe ang traps, sinabayan pa ng isa, Flap TZ! Lasty and si BREN, Ribo na lang naiiwan dito to push, but si Carl TZ hinaharangan pa yung pag-possible take ng mismong base, but is this now the end? TNC! At ngayon, natalo on the first game ng BREN Esports, TNC takes this momentum.
TNC, they take one game from their masters. Kanina sinabi nila, Steve, bumabalik na daw yung master for game